Alright, so last episode we took on some massive challenges in the Premier League, tried to maintain our lead at the top of the table. The first one was at home against Liverpool, but unfortunately we conceded here and managed to only get a point apiece in this game despite this last minute opportunity from Antonio Nusa. It was saved by Marshall, meaning we shared a point apiece. But up against Arsenal, we absolutely demolished them here with Gyökeres scoring and Mateusz Cunha scoring goal of the season there to make it 2-0. And also did get chances in this game, but this kind of sums up how they went. They didn't take them, and after coming on, Højlund got a goal for themselves to make it 3-0. Then we took on Bristol City here, playing the next Ronaldo up front that we found via the Youth Academy, who scored twice inside 10 minutes on his debut to prove that he might be the next Ronaldo and send us through into the final of the Carabao Cup. And what's to start the episode off here, it seems like Rivaldo is handing me the manager of the year award. Also, last season we did win the treble with United, which is a massive achievement considering the place that United are in currently IRL. And this is something I didn't expect to start the episode off with. We've won the manager of the year award. Obviously, Gyökeres won the Ballon d'Or. We get the manager of the year award, so it seems like we're up for an incredible season here, and possibly we could win the Champions League this season to kind of add to these accolades we're getting. With Gyökeres being Ballon d'Or winner, me being manager of the year, everything's pointing forward for us in this series. And after winning the Manager of the Season award, we are bringing in João Palhinha here from Bayern Munich for 28 million. The 30-year-old Portuguese midfielder who was great for Sporting, did incredible things for Fulham, but his transfer to Bayern Munich didn't work out as the things we expected him to do. Didn't exactly happen over there. Lack of game time and just not really performing as expected. Is linked back to Fulham currently IRL, but we're bringing him here to Man United for your backup CDM forwards to Ugarte and Kobe Mino in the team, and Palhinha is our final signing of this season. And as you can see in the second leg against Bristol here in the Carabao Cup, we fired away into the final, beating them 5-2 on the night and 7-3 overall, which means later in the episode we will take part in the Carabao Cup final for a second season around. Nusa scored a hat-trick in this game, so he played incredible. Amilu scored twice for them to continue his great performances for them. He played great against us last episode. It's a player that I might look into signing in another career. He looked like a good player. And I still need to figure out if he actually is related to Liam Ayulu from PSG. There's a high chance that he could be, considering they look kind of similar, and well, they both have the same last name. And in the FA Cup against Watford, and Boomer was in hand to get a 2-0 victory for it to see us go through into the next round of the FA Cup. And up against West Ham, and Boomer and Gyökeres got the goals to see us beat them 2-1 to keep our place at the top of the table in the Prem so far. At home against Arsenal, picked up a 2-1 victory here with Armada getting a goal as soon as they came on, which is kind of insane. Martinelli scoring for them and Gyökeres getting another goal to see us get the 3 points against Arsenal to go back-to-back in terms of victories against them in the Premier League so far this season. And it's time to hopefully get some cathartic revenge against Spurs. They didn't beat us when we played them last season, but they did get a draw. Well, this season, sorry. They did get a rather frustrating draw against us, which we should have beaten them in. But let's get into this one at the home stadium and hopefully get revenge for the frustrating draw they gave us last time round. Kind of want to score quick, get the upper hand early on, and from there just absolutely demolish the Spurs team, because, like I said, last time we faced them, we should have beat them, but somehow they got a draw late on with Dejan Kulusevski. That's going to be a penalty early in this game, given away by Christian Romero. A rather stupid mistake there from the Argentinian, because there was no shot on there. If I shot, Vicario would have made the save, and Bruno already had nowhere to go, but he barged into him, took him down for the pen. And Ange, who obviously is no longer the Spurs manager at IRL, it's going to be Thomas Frank from Brentford, is frustrated and is giving the captain of Man United a penalty early on. Can Bruno bury it though? Bruno, it's actually not Vicario in there. Bruno Fernandes does bury the penalty, and that is our first penalty scored in this series. And we haven't had a penalty in the time we've done this series. That's our first one we've been given. In this one, we've conceded a penalty, but we haven't been given a pen. I believe they are Kinski in goal, a young goalkeeper, so no Vicario, which means maybe we're going to get a more straightforward victory here, as Bruno Fernandes buries a penalty, never in doubt there from the spot, and makes it 1-0. And rather interestingly, today I saw that Bruno Fernandes could actually be on his way out of United, and the other day I read that he wasn't leaving United, which kind of maybe keep him in the series, but as of right now in the series, he's going to stay with us up until it's definitively that he's left United IRL. But by then, the series will probably be over for us to actually make a decision. But it's kind of weird. The other day, I saw that he said that Ruben Amorim, told him not to leave United, and that he said he's going to stay at United. Then the next day, or 2 days later, I see a post saying that he could be on his way out to United. So no idea what's going on there, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. Solanke, Brent Johnson. Shoots from range, Brent Johnson, that's to say there from Emiliano Martinez to keep it. At Spence. Brent Johnson, Mickey van der Ven shoots and scores. How has he got so much space there, man? There's none of our players were near him. It's going to be one of those games against Spurs to get into it where they just score a bunch of goals. We have to score like a million ourselves to get a win. Not sure what it is about Spurs, man, but I never have fun playing against them. Bruno Fernandes. How has Maddison got the ball from there? That's Gyökeres. That was meant for Gyökeres, but he's going to go to Cunha. And Cunha does well here. Jed Spence, though. We find Gyökeres, but the shot is blocked. I was going to say Jed Spence, when we play against him, is always the best fullback in the game. Heung-min Son. This is that on the header, but Ben Davies, of all players, gets the ball from Mbeumo. It's going to be rather frustrating, struggling to get past him with Mbeumo and Cunha. But here is Gyökeres with spacing behind. First time on the volley, misses. I don't get what it is with Gyökeres, man. Like, last season he buries those, but this season now is 91 rated. He's missing more chances than ever. Son here, Solanke. Brent Johnson gets the shot away, but it's going to be a goal kick for us. Gyökeres checks inside. Still going here, Gyökeres. Why did he not shoot, man? I told him to shoot like twice there and it just never happened. And Mbeumo, looked up from you. Chucks it back in. Mbeumo shoots. Blocked though by Mickey van der Ven. Solanke. Oh no. I should have played Brent Johnson offside there, but he's played the pass there for some reason. Martinez. Clear it, please. Thank you, Yoro. There we go. Mbeumo goes through. Got that from Mbeumo. Mbeumo, you've got to score. And he's hit the post. How has he hit the... Spurs are some sort of like, I don't even know, just coded in them, you know, in their, like when you play against them in this game, they just, everything goes their way. They get DDA bounces like you play an Ultimate Team. Just next level frustration. Gyökeres is aside. Like Brantford, that'd be nice. Blocks the shot, there we go, but it's going to fall back to them, of course it is. Davies, collect it, there we go. Play a first time pass there, man. Why is there so much delay in this game? Good save, Martinez. How did they still have the ball every time, man? Again, they still had the ball somehow. Thank you, Martinez, for collecting that. Gyökeres make the run. And Mbeumo through. And Gyökeres, you better score. Gyökeres does score. It's 2-1. But Spurs are going to score straight from kickoff. I just know it, man. I just know they're going to score straight from kickoff right here. They're just that team that can do that in this game without a doubt every single time. Great steal there, Brantford. Maddison can score free kicks. Maddison hits it and we've headed it off the line. Bruno. Ref, do you want to give me advantage? There we go, thank you. And Gyökeres make the run. He's onside as well, Gyökeres. Power shot it, blast it past Kingsley and goal, there we go. 2 goals clear. I mean, we were last time, but Brian Hill just turned into Rodrigo that game against Man City where he just got 2 goals very quickly to get them level. And hopefully that's the game dead and buried because I need this win. I need this win just to get the cathartic, you know, win we should have got previously over Spurs and just kind of like, I don't know. Oh, no. Ball whipped in, back post. Brent Johnson shoots, Martinez could save, but thankfully it was offside anyway. And the game is going to be done. And there we go, it's over. If you didn't watch the episode where we got the draw against Spurs, you won't understand why this means so much, but the 3-1 victory, you'll have to see it. Let's get into our next game, which is going to be in the Champions League against a very tough team. And back in the FA Cup, we've got a 3-2 victory with Amadiola getting a goal late on to see his head through into the next round of the FA Cup against Preston North End there, with Holland and also Zertsky getting goals in this game. And as you can see in the round of 16 of the Champions League, we're going to take on Bayer Leverkusen. The team are managed by Erik ten Hag. Our seating game, it's still Xabi Alonso, but we're going to pretend it's ten Hag here, the former Man United manager. Let's get into this one at the Bayer Arena and hopefully get a big victory over Leverkusen to see ourselves get a win in the first leg and be able to sim the second leg and then play the Carabao Cup final after this game here. Alright, so we'll go here at the Bayer Arena up against Bayer Leverkusen, obviously managed by Erik ten Hag these days. Xabi Alonso's gone to Real Madrid. As Joker said, possibly early chance for him to open the scoring in this game, and he's done so. Inside the first 2 minutes, Victor Gyökeres has put us 1-0 up in this game. The Bayer Leverkusen defence caught sleeping in the opening moments of this game, and Gyökeres found his way through to the through ball by Bruno Fernandes, beats Unai Simon in net, the Spaniard, replacing Hideki in net for them. A great finish there from Gyökeres, makes it 1-0. And what a way to start this game off with. Back into flying verts at the Liverpool man, IRL these days. Brantford somehow not stopped him. Gavi shoots, blocked. Second blocked by Davies. Into another midfielder they have. And it's still back to Gavi. As Vert shoots and Vert scores. Straight from kick-off, it's a good finish, yes, but the amount of rebounds and just balls pulling back to them just to make it a scrappy and annoying goal to concede. Can we score straight from kick-off ourselves? That'd be nice. Cunha, Gyökeres, everyone's there, and the shot just didn't happen for ages. Great ball through to Mbumo, and Mbumo hits it, saved by Unai Simon. Good move there by them, but there is Jora stepping in to intercept it. And Bruno Fernandes. Gyökeres is open and is onside. Gyökeres, can they make it 2-1? Gyökeres shoots and Gyökeres buries it. And let's hopefully this time not concede straight from kick-off. That would be amazing to not do. But, you know, it's SC25, so it most likely is going to happen. We take the lead once again in this game. Victor Gyökeres grabs a brace in this one. A very similar goal to the last one. Same position, same style of shot, same finish, and the same outcome. With Gyökeres scoring to put us 1 goal to the good here. But it's that wider to Nathan Teller. They're going to score straight from kick-off, aren't they? Martinez, interesting save, but he made it. Ugarte and Mbumo. Here is Victor Gyökeres. He's on for a hat-trick. Can he get a first-off hat-trick in this game? Gyökeres beats the challenge, runs through, shoots. Unai Simon, great save. Cunha had a rainbow flip worked out, but Gyökeres is here to intercept. Good mid there from Bruno. And Mbumo, can he make it 3-1? And Mbumo does so. It looks like it's going to be a very goal-heavy game here in Leverkusen. But as long as we come out on the scoreline favouring us, it's all that matters. Is that man in the crowd there, certain Pan defence did not seem too amused. And Bruno scored there. And we're 4 goals inside the first half here. 3 for United, 1 for Leverkusen. It seems like it's going to be a goal-heavy game here in the round 16, first leg. Boniface dropping deep to get the ball with 2 verts. And Davies, great work there. Matej Cunha make the run. Davies lets it off to Matej Cunha. Joel Kwanzaa to skip past. But gets the ball into Gyökeres. Gyökeres for the hat-trick. Puts it wide off balance there for Gyökeres. Back here to Mbumo. Oh, Mbumo, love that from you. Have a bit of trickery on Mbumo. Hoists it up, looking for Gyökeres, but it's headed clear. Be a free kick there. And it is going to be on Manu to Bruno Fernandes. It's Bruno now skipping through. Bruno still going here. The captain. And selfishly lays it off to Gyökeres for the hat-trick. And it's 4-1. And we're going to sim the rest of the game here because this game is put to bed. A hat-trick for Gyökeres. Bruno Fernandes with the assist. The Leverkusen fans are booing Erik ten Hag, the manager. after the shocking showcase that's seen defensively here at Leverkusen for the home team. But Gyökeres has found the key, the master key to the defence, and found its way through multiple times and gets his hat-trick here. And it's similar rest of the game, and hopefully nothing too bad happens. And it ends up being the same result with Nusa and Amada coming on, and the scoreline stays the same. And there's a 4-1 victory in the first leg, which means we're pretty much all but guaranteed through to the quarterfinals. And up against Burnley here is a 3-1 victory with Mbeumo, Gyökeres, and Mbeumo getting a brace in this game to get a 3-1 victory over Burnley here. And in the second leg against Leverkusen, it ends up being a 1-1 draw with us going 5-2 in the end through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League with an impressive win over Leverkusen across both legs. And for the final game of today's episode, it's time to see if we can go back-to-back in the Carabao Cup, winning it 2 seasons in a row. Let's get into this one and hopefully see Bruno Fernandes lift a second Carabao Cup in 2 seasons after this game here. How has that got through? Trossard. Good defending from Yoro. Carrying the ball forward for us there. Matej Cunha making the move. That's going to be a free kick, so advantage played. And we're going to go through here with the advantage. Cunha. Good save from Raya. Can find Odegaard. Odegaard up looking for Saka, but Davies wins a header. Cunha gets past Jurrien Timber. He can run ahead of him. Cunha going all the way here. The Brazilian white tight in the box by his fellow Brazilian and Gabriel. You should be getting sent off for that challenge. It's only a yellow. I mean, it's double jeopardy. I think you can't give reds for penalties, and they should be able to give reds for penalties like this. It's an awful challenge from behind. No need to make it. There's a penalty there for Bruno. He's already scored one in this episode. Can he score another? Bruno Fernandes makes it 1-0. We scored against Spurs from the penalty. He scores against Arsenal from the penalty. And we take a 1-0 lead in this game, courtesy of our captain. Gabriel shouldn't have made that challenge. I'm not sure why he did it, because Raya could have saved the shot that was going to happen from Cunha. But making that challenge, he put Raya in a much worse position. And Bruno Fernandes delivers on the spot again to make it 1-0 here. Martinelli here. Odegaard over the top. Not sure if we can kick off again, man. Davies, good interception. Free hit to Gyökeres. Back into Matej Cunha, who we know can hit them. But that one goes over the bar. Moreno. Ball into Trossard. Trying to go through, but Brantwaite stops him. Matej Cunha. Trying to find a better space, but Calafiori is not falling for any trickery. It's Bruno Fernandes now. Ugarte. Manu does a finesse shot as a trait. So maybe we can get a finesse shot away from Kobe Manu. Hits it. Kobe Manu almost scores an insane goal. Saka dispossessed by Alphonso Davies. Davies through here to Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres to make it 2. Gyökeres makes it 2-0. And it seems like we're going to go back-to-back in the Carabao Cup. We're looking to also go back-to-back in winning the Prem and also the FA Cup, and also to add on to that the Champions League this season. And with the performances we're putting in this campaign so far, we could be well on our way to winning the quadruple this season. And Gyökeres with a great finish there makes it 2-0 and gives us a 2-goal cushion in this game. Jurrien Timber's now got a yellow card as well. Brantwaite, good challenge there from him. Matej Cunha now has a bunch of open space and green grass ahead of him to run into. Matej Cunha does incredible there. Matej Cunha now. A lovely bit of skill there from him. Ball here to Mbeumo. Saka. Oh no, great play there. Martinelli here going through. Martinelli hits it and Martinelli scores. It's a great goal, to be fair. That's the first goal in a long while I feel like I deserve to concede. But that's a great goal there from them. It's a great pass through by Havertz. But we almost got a block in with Yoro there a little bit too soon. Martinez can't make the save. And Arsenal take a goal back in this game. It's a free kick here for Arsenal in a very interesting position. Hit by Odegaard and they scored it. Martinez, man, you've got to save that. It's 2-2. A free kick that shouldn't have been given. They've scored from Amadiolo. Need to put more power behind that lad to get it over the top. And Bruno just didn't lock onto that ball for some reason. Amadiolo is onside here. But he can't take a touch to save his life. It's somehow still got the ball. I tried to lay it off into Ferreira there, but I should have taken the shot. Back to his fellow Portuguese and Bruno Fernandes. And Teddy Anusa. Great play here, Amadiolo. Across goal, low driven, the near post actually. Good job, I changed my mind in the last second. I was going to go across goal with that finish. But I changed my mind to near post. Last minute there, and thankfully it worked out for us. I saw Raya recovering back to the near post, so I thought, you know what? Let's put it near post, it's going to be less likely to save it. But if I put it across goal, Raya's in the position, as you'll see here in a second, to make the block. But near post, it's more awkward for him. And Amadiolo is the hero off the bench. And might have just won us this game. There goes Odegaard. And that should be going through to Davies to get that out. But Ferreira. The next Ronaldo. Trying to go through the centre, but Gabriel just about gets it off him. Oh, no. Should have kept the ball. Davies. Makes him go backwards, thankfully. And that's going to be the end of the game there. It's a 3-2 victory. And we'll win a back-to-back Carabao Cups here. Let's cut to the trophy lift here in a second. And well, like I said, it's back-to-back Carabao Cups here for us in this series. We also won the Community Shield at the start of the season. We are on track to win the Premier League and the FA Cup, as well as maybe the Champions League this season. But Bruno Fernandes steps up to his second Carabao Cup as Man United captain in this series. I think he's won it at IRL recently, but he wins it here and gets to lift it at Wembley for a second season in a row. And you'd love to see it here. Let's get back into the menu, do the outro there, and talk about what's going to happen next episode. And as you can see, we're currently sitting 9 points clear at the top of the table in the Prem, ahead of Liverpool, still undefeated in the league so far this season. So we're on track to win the trophy, which you'd love to see. We are also going to be in the FA Cup against Liverpool. As you can see here in the quarterfinals, we're going to play this one against them and hopefully get through into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. And also that we're going to try and get further in the Champions League after we get past after we got past Leverkusen with a 5-2 victory. We're going to see who we're going to take on. It's going to be either Atletico Madrid, PSG, Man City, Leipzig, Fenerbahce, who beat Barca, interesting, Milan, or Real Madrid, who we take on in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's going to be a big episode next time out. And as always, thank you for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the episode. And check out the other content I post there on the main channel. More SC25 content for you to check out. Career Mode and Ultimate Team Wise as well on the channel as well. Thank you for watching and goodbye.